The hashtagshow.co.uk.
See, once we're back to normal, I need to get one. I need to get one of the mics. So I've got the same mic.
I've got the mic here for you, kid. Obviously, social distancing. We can't meet. We can't cuddle. We can't touch.
We can't. But when we can, you're getting it.
Actually,
You're getting it.
Actually, I'll give you the Candymans. I'm sure. Actually, the big man.
Do you remember the hassle when we first were buying those mics and Gary wanted to keep his in his house?
Aye, in the house, and just bring it to gigs.
Remember that?
Aye, but that's old school mentality. I like that. There's a bit of that in me.
That is the kind of like if like three guys were to like chip in for like a caravan or something, you're like, just keep it in my house.
I'll take the door.
We'll just park it in the caravan. No, I'll keep it in the driveway and I'll look after it, right? Then I can see what's happening.
No, right, listen, this is what we'll do, right? A week at each other's house in the driveway or at the front.
Mate, there was a time not that long ago when like having a static caravan was like the peak of social standing.
What that was like the
like
fucking check them out in the street.
You know, like I was never see like some people would like, oh, his dad's got a boat. That was never a thing. Like it was like if you had a static caravan, you were like fucking, you were wedged in.
You're up there.
Aye.
No even like a fancy motor. If you've just got a caravan, you're the man.
I mean, anybody really could have a fancy motor. Really? Do you mean it's only? I would say it's only maybe the last 5, 6, 7 years where cars have gone a bit daft. Because like, remember, you used to be able to buy, like, see when I first started driving, right? I was 18. So how long
Whippersnapper.
A young buck, right?
That was a good 5 years ago.
You're talking like a Corsa or like a wee Ford car, something like that. You could pick one of them up for like $3,000 second hand. Whereas now, if you were to buy a Corsa like, just off the lot, it's like 10 grand. You're like, what has happened to motors?
10 grand for a Corsa?
Mate, 10 G's.
10 large? 10 large?
That better come with a couple of kilo in the boot, my man.
But if you had a caravan, you know, I'm just going back to my days with somebody in a caravan, right? And you were going, they're a gypsy. Or they're up to no good in that. It's in the back. It's maybe like a puncture wheel in it. The windies are all fucking all moss and all steamed up.
I'm not.
You're like that. They're taking wains in there and busting their ball bags with needles for poppies that they used to wear.
I'm not talking about a caravan sitting in somebody's front drive. It's like a fucking casting couch at a porno. I'm talking about a static 8-berth, 3-bedroom in a caravan park.
Oh, right. Like a real thing then?
Aye,
no, like Steam Gym?
No. I'm talking serious. You've got a bit of decking built around it.
Oh, that's different level, man.
That's what I mean. When I was young, that was like high end.
That's like second house.
I used to go caravan holidays. Absolutely loved them when I was a wee guy, right?
I went a few as well.
Still hold nostalgia for a caravan. See if you were to suggest to Wayne's now, we're going to go to a caravan for a week.
They'd be like that. Has it got Wi-Fi?
I'm phoning social services. This is abuse.
They get Wi-Fi? No, I'm going nowhere. Here, I'll tell you the last time, just as you said, when you used to go caravanning when you were young.
Caravanning?
The caravan of love. It came into my head. The last family caravan trip now get ready for this. The last family caravan trip I went on was, I believe, in 1983 in Great Yarmouth.
Mate, I wasn't even born.
Prince Charles, he just married Diane, and I bought a ruler at the shop. It was like Charles and Di on the ruler. And I used to flick my brother's head with it. No, but that's mad. That's 1980. You weren't even born. When were you born?
84.
Holy fuck.
Mate,
I was about 20 odd back then.
I've been to Great Yarmouth on a caravan holiday. That must have been a place to go.
It must have been a place to be. And in fact, my brother actually reminded me, and we terrorised this wee guy. He had a whoopee cushion. He had a whoopee cushion, right?
Right.
So like, back then, it's probably the same now. Your mod gave you like a couple of pounds just to get you the fuck out so they could get on their drink on, right? And you spend it in the puggies or whatever. And this wee guy bought a whoopee cushion and that was his toy for the week there or whatever. And me and my brother took it off him. We were doing runnies and jumping on the whoopee cushion. It was just exploding it. And we bust it. And he was like, oh, me whoopee cushion. You burst me whoopee cushion. And
These
me,
are animals.
I remember his face and his teeth to this day. Some lad he was, some boy.
Can you hear the dog? He's sitting there growling. What's wrong with you? Pack it in. I once
It's
on a
all right.
once on a caravan holiday to St Andrews, right? So
Oh, St Andrews that's top level, isn't it?
that's my mum's favourite place in the whole world. Is St Andrews, right?
You don't get many tramps up there.
So she goes to St Andrews once a year and gets a wee cottage, and then walks the beaches and thinks life is wonderful, right?
Beautiful beaches up there.
So one year we're maybe like 16, 17, and she's like, "I've got a caravan. Do you want to come?" And I went, "No." She went, "You can bring some of your pals if you want." I went, "Right." So
Okay.
me, two of my mates, and my wee brother up to St Andrews with my mum and my auntie Anne, and she was moaning because we're obviously up late at night, just having a laugh and making noise, right? And she's like, "Right, listen, we're going to go up to the shop or the cafe, whatever the you know, like the community centre, but whatever the hub,
The wee
right?
corner shop in the middle of the caravan park.
Aye, whatever, right? We're going to go up to the bar and have a drink." And she says to me, "I want you to clean this kitchen and take out the rubbish. That's what I want you to do." And I was like, "Mum, for God's sake." So they bugger off,
Spoil all my fun.
rattled all the dirty dishes in the washing, like just, and then put them away, right? And then
Aye.
we're going out to go and get like bevy and just walk the beaches, right?
You're like,
And I-
wait to buckle up my blazer, mum.
We're off to go and get some shit. We're going to look
Can I find a starfish?
we're going to look for some skimmers and throw them into the sea. So as we're going out, right, I grabbed the bag at the side of the kitchen, went out, threw it in the bin, and off we went. Came back in maybe like 4 hours later, right? Maybe like midnight. My mom's still up, so I'm like, opens the door, mate, they're raging. The bag I had flung out was their dinner. I had flung their dinner in the bin thinking it was rubbish, and then when they went to get their dinner, it opened up and it's just a bag of shit.
Right, oh, they fuck him.
And because it was like out of season, nothing's open, they couldn't get a chippy, they couldn't get fuck all. They're sitting here trying to find a tin of beans in the caravan.
Did you not even check the bin or anything? Gone, that silly
you
boy of
wouldn't-
mine.
You wouldn't, come on, first of all, you're not going to know the bin. You're not going to go raiding a bin for your dinner, are you?
Mate, I've ate dog shite for survival. You eat in, see when you're up against it and up against the weather.
Do you know, somebody said to me the other day, they were talking about, like, I mean, again, they're kind of like these sheltered people, right? It's like disgusting things you do when you're drunk, right? And it's like people going, when I was younger, I used to eat like cold curry and stuff like that. I'm going, I still do that now. Like, what are you talking about?
They cunts are obviously for the West End are a privileged background if they think that's wacky.
They were London crew, mate. Nah, I mean,
Hey,
I a friend of mine, Big Campbell, used to work in the Hira in Renfrew, an Indian
what's the
takeaway.
hero? Oh, okay.
An Indian takeaway, ethnic heritage. And he used to come round our house because we were one of the first people to have our own flat, me and Davey. And he would come in after work with like loads of leftover curry, and see now, like, looking back at those days, we never knew how good we had it, mate.
Aye, you just never took the magic.
We never
You accepted
went,
it.
look at all this fucking.
Aye.
Mate, I mean, thank you, Jesus, for it.
You should have been high-fiving each other.
Mate, he used to always go, are you up? And we'd be like, of course we're up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He went like, I'm just finishing. What, can I come round? And I was like, mate, fucking play.
You're like, mate, I'm at level 25 in Sonic the Hedgehog.
The only thing I hated was because I've always been shite at FIFA, and they two were amazing at FIFA. So whenever they come in, they'd be like, let's play FIFA. And I'd be like, fuck off. Because then I'd just get pumped and get angry and smash remotes up. But every time we'd come round, man, I mean, bags.
Bags it.
Like, at the end of the night, whatever's left, they would just scoop it up into containers, and then all the staff would take it home. So you'd have like naans and rice and all these different
genius.
curries, and also that's how I knew it was a good Indian, because see, when he was telling me about it, like, there'll be some places that just leave like the big curry, like the stock, a curry, to the next night and just do you mean, whereas they just strip it all out and
get rid of it.
Mate, honestly, we never realised how good we had it back then.
Back then, before the lockdown.
Mate,
I tell you,
no, before women, before powder.
aye, before women in gear broke up your fucking triangle of friendship.
I didn't even know where Colombia was back then. You look at me.
I had a similar experience. There's a club in Dunfermline.
Uh-huh.
It escapes me. A big club, good nights in there. I kind of realised that I had basically peaked and I was on the way down when getting booked for that club. I looked forward to the kind of same scenario. There was a brilliant Indian restaurant next to it, and the security guys at the club would keep an eye and chuck arseholes at the Indian, and in return, at the end of the night, the weekend, they'd come in with the bags of what's left there, right? And I was pally with the security guys because I was up and down, and they used to keep me, like, right, man, what you after? And I would just say, fucking whatever. Usually, the old Rogan Josh is my favourite, but anything at that time of night, because I knew.
This is a great story, by the way.
Mate, I knew I was steaming, but I was steaming at the end of the gig, steaming, and I had a curry to look forward to, and I'd take it up to the room, and I remember it clear as day. I was destroying this curry, sitting at the end of my hotel. Actually, I probably was naked, out of shower, washed down, straight into the curry, munching away, and I just looked up. In front of me, there's a mirror, and I just seen this fat, hairy, fucking DJ guy.
Was it me?
And it was me. and I
That's
just
the first
thought,
time you saw me in your dreams. You're like, who is this angel?
He's got to take care of my job. He's the best mixer I've ever heard. It's the Gibster.
It doesn't happen that often now, because some of the big clubs, like when I play them, you get fed at the club, right? But it's not like it is in America where people will actually go to places and like it's just shit pub food, right? But
at best,
aye, and it's free, and you're getting bevy, and you're working, so you take it. But there's a couple of times when, if it's like small independent places, no, book you in like a nice wee hotel, and then I remember doing one in Wales, and I think it was in Swansea, and then after it, the guy's like, when I turned it, he went, "Have you had any dinner?" And I went, "No, mate." I says, "It's cool. I don't really eat, like, just before the gig kind of thing." And
5 minutes ago, you stuffed your face.
Mate, absolutely. all the wee biscuits at the hotel. But he's like, "It's just because after it, I'll take you for a curry if you want to go." And I was like,
"Oh yes,
oh, I love you, mate."
Did you go like that? Why I boy?
No, because he wasn't Welsh. He was just in Wales. But
okay,
you know,
right.
I mean,
yeah.
Honest to God, you. Honest to God.
So what happened?
Can he be a good curry?
Sorry.
Can he be
the Welsh can't make a good curry?
No, I says you cannot beat a good curry.
Oh, I know. And the Welsh obviously know how to treat their sheep. Get it in that curry.
Exactly. Lamb. I mean, you'd be a fool not to
They massage that back rump as they're pumping away, as they scrape the dags off the back of sheep's arse, just enough to pull it into the wellies. You'll be a great curry. No, that's Newcastle, isn't it?
You'll be a great curry.
Oh, your legs in a row, gun, Josh, man.
Surely you couldn't eat the animal you had sex with.
Ah, you could do it all the time. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Bizarrely, as I told you earlier, I was taking my boy about. He was trying to get a summer job or something in fucking lockdown. I think he knows. I think he knows he's up to.
Whoa.
Hello there.
What do you mean a summer job? That Wayne of yours needs a job.
Aye.
No summer nonsense.
He's trying to get a job, but in the now, he's want to get something now, which I'm all for.
They Waynes of yours, they're too comfortable, mate.
They're no, mate. They don't get into me.
They're
too comfortable.
But
they get the meat on.
The wife's getting it.
No. She gives him the Italian back on. I give him the fucking Scottish foot on.
Shite. I imagine you're as soft as ice cream when it comes to the Waynes.
Mate, 2 coats of paint.
No way, man. I mean, I know
Anyway, we're up. There's places here. We've tried a few, and we're driving by as a farmer's field, and there's sheep in it. And he went to me, "Do you think we could steal a sheep?" And I went, "What?" And he went, "Do you think we could steal a sheep?" I said, "Wee man, the farmer stays next door to us.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we want to steal one of his sheep?" And they went, "I know, but we could be quick. We could take it and eat it that night."
What?
And I said, "When did you develop the skills to fucking disembowel a sheep and get all the right edible bits for the pot?" And he went, It's kind of be that hard, can it?
Wow. Does he think
That's
he's back? Does he think he's in Italy? He thinks he's back in Italy, isn't he?
He's killed a chicken.
A chicken.
A chicken. That's Italian for chicken. A
It's
chicken.
A Swiss chicken.
A Dutch chicken. A chicken.
A chicken.
Spunky dunk with some shit. But he's genuine. He's like, we could cut it up. And I went, listen, first of all, you don't steal for your front door.
No, you don't shit what you eat.
And I said, secondly, none of us know how to fucking cut up a chicken. A chicken. A sheep. A sheep. I said sheep. I say boy. I say boy. And then he went, no, sorry, I wasn't going to do it anyway. And I went, oh, fucking, obviously you know. But that, I don't know, just wanes, you know. I was up smashing Wendy's.
Does he not know how fast a sheep is? There's no chance he'll catch him, man.
We've got our ways. Ayrshire men know.
Aye, the fucking...
Did you ever do cow tipping when you were younger?
Honest to God, man. Like, did you not have a community centre or a football you could go and play
Aye. Community centres, they were a bit risky, depending on who was there. It was a fight, always. With a community centre disco, you would come out of there with at least a bloody nose and a 10 pence drink. You know, good times.
A Quenchy cup.
A Quenchy cup. Nelly the Elephant. The DJ would play Nelly the Elephant, and then all hell would break loose. But no, so we never went. But we did things like cow tipping and that. That was funny. And I genuinely, the first time I thought it was bullshit until I seen it happen, and you're just like, holy fuck.
That's animal cruelty.
No, it's not. It's fun. It's Ayrshire way.
Yeah,
It's
I love
Ayrshire
it when
way.
it's the Chicago way. I love it when you talk about Ayrshire as if it is its own like independent country, like away from everybody else.
It's kind of like the Vatican. It's got its own rules. It's its own state.
Mate, Ayrshire,
Whee!
Ayrshire couldn't be any further from the Vatican if it tried. If it was announced tomorrow that Ayrshire is known as the Vatican of Scotland, everybody who lived in Ayrshire would move to Belfast.
It's no passports. It's just like a wee fucking Tesco club card you show.
No, it's just everybody's got a wee tiny red hand Ulster tattooed in the palm of their hand.
Tattooed on.
They just,
And they go like that.
and then the wee hand opens up. Blessed be the fruit under his eye. Welcome to Ayrshire. Do you like some chicken?
Oh, the cow tipping. And also, we used to jump in the coos and get a ride, see who could stay on them the longest.
I bet you did. I bet you did. Yeah.
I had my technique, you know.
Dirty bastard. Do you know what you need for that house?
A goat to eat the grass.
No. A dog.
Well, you know, it's been discussed.
You need to get yourself up to jail and you need to rescue a dog.
Well, we've renovated and we've got after the, I think is it 4th of July, whenever the date is that people are allowed to travel. I think it's the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the fucking building, the wee house bit ready and booked out, and they've got a dog. No, I've said to the daughter, because look, it's a cocker spaniel. It's like you can say to the woman, you can walk it for her and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So that might be the. I'm all up for it.
Who the fuck is hiring an Airbnb where you stay? What are they up to?
People want to escape into the country.
Are they
Via
going
Borheed.
Are they going out for a pump? What are they up to?
They could be artists. They could be authors. They just want time to reflect and get away from the city. Yeah.
Do you know what? I mean, obviously, I've not seen the space since it was renovated, right?
Awesomeness.
But I certainly saw it when you first moved in, and the size of it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. See if you put that out as like a writer's retreat. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, there was 2 couples trying to get it for 2 months. Somebody's booked it.
I bet they have.
And I was like, listen, we don't do the kind of parties unless we invite it.
The wee hon.
Right?
Do you dare discount? Blessed be under the fruit, blessed be his eye. Blessed be the fruit. Aye.
Stroke the purple shirtonicus. So we had two folk interested at the same dates.
You're
One of
like,
them's just a couple. I said,
There's only one way to work this out, right? If we all get together, right, and pump it out us.
listen, there's
And
two
I-
bedrooms. Do you want to share?
2 bedrooms or a big spunky beanbag downstairs.
Ah.
so, two of them was for London, and the woman was an opera singer, and she said, "Do you mind? My wife practices her opera, professional opera singer, for 2 to 3 hours a day."
This is a bam up. This is
No,
a
no,
bam up.
this is hey, Jane up.
Mate,
Actual-
they are playing a CD of an opera singer as they're shooting up. That's what they're
Mate,
doing.
See, as long as they pay their bills, they can do whatever they want in there. So I said, I need bother. But then the more I thunk about it, I thought, that would do your box in, man. No matter how arty and cool you think you are, some fucking nut job singing for 3 hours a day,
Aye, that's bollocks.
you'd just
That's
be
bullshit.
fucking, aye. Anyway, so she never got it, but the couple with the dog got it. So it
Is
could
the-
be a way into getting a dog.
Does the dog sing opera?
It's a cocker spaniel, so there's a good chance of it. I don't know, man.
Do you want to mention the Kickstarter?
Yes, but before we get to my amazing Kickstarter,
Well, I mean,
I just got a wee notification there. It's fucking. What about a big shout out to the patrons, the top 10, no, the 10 folk who joined in May. We should try and do this every month to give these guys, I like to give these guys the big up they deserve. Yeah. I don't have it open.
you're
Do
like
you?
you're like the best artistic director that's ever existed. When you just have these ideas and then go, so can we make that happen? Can somebody do something to?
Can we
make that
can we do that, guys? Can we do that? Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a list here. Again, apologies for the time this has taken because Steve Jobs is a fucking cunt.
He's actually dead, Scott.
Good. I hope he is dead, and I hope his family suffered as he died because my Mac computer is slow as a week in jail. Right, in no particular order, let me run through some of the heroes and heroines who support the show at the moment.
Did the last 10 that joined
I've
in
not,
May or
I've, not
something?
got, I've not got the last 10 mil, so I'm just going to give
It's
everybody.
just a thing you do. I flicked on it by mistake
I know you did.
when
but
I was trying to hunt down the ones that pulled out their cancellations.
So I'm just going to give all the heroines and heroes a shout out here.
All, how many of them?
Just shut your mouth and let me fucking read these
Right.
goddamn names. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll sign it.
right, you do that. Big shout out to everybody who supports the show in no particular order. Jordan, Kyle, Andrew Ward, Stephen, Harry Wilson, Ian Stewart, Lewis Nairn, Gary Ditchburn, David Anderson, Gary Hewitt, Alistair Blair, Glenn McPherson, David Mackay, Craig Middlemist, Ian Edgar, Laura Derrick, Stuart Hamilton, Deke Cowan, Lee Carroll, John White, Ewan Cochran, William Wilson, Malcolm McKechnie, James Aitchison Jr., Ian Reid, Gary Sweeten, David Byrne, Malcolm Love, Ian Roger, Ross McCall, Mark Dunsmore, Barry Keenan, Mark Hughes, Graham White, Robert Baird, Donald Beaton, David Smith, Kenny Maguire, Lee Satchel, Sam Sully, Jack King, Liam Baird, Chris Vance, Calvin Dixon, Michael Keegan, Paul Jameson, Andy Henderson, Ryan Mackay, Gary Kerr, Andrew, Claire McDermott, Kyle Stewart, Finn Lee Marnell, Scott Bryce, Liam Ross, David Moore, and Matt McNally.
Fucking heroes, a lot of you. Thank you.
Hashtag heroes.
Is that them all?
That is the ones I have at the moment. There may be, I think actually I need to add, well, I know for a fact I've got to add some more to that list. So apologies, I missed your name. But for the next episode, I will have a wee update and we'll also have a wee graphic as well that's going to be going up on all of the videos on YouTube. So all our heroes are listed on everything that we put out from now on.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Just getting a big kind of name check.
We should say as well that some people might be noticing that some of the clips that are going up or some of the things that people are talking about on the social medias from episodes that we've not seen. So, for example, the last episode that came out was episode 79, which went to patrons only. So if you want access to all of the episodes that come out, they're coming out weekly, the episodes, then become a patron. Go to Patreon, patreon.com/the hashtag show. That's patreon.com/the hashtag show. You can sign up there and you'll get access to every single episode as it goes out, and including future live shows that we're doing, ticket discounts, and a whole load of stuff. So consider doing that today.
I love the way you do that because you can just tune right in and deliver that message. If I was to do it, I get nervous, swearing
Again,
all that.
we've spoken about this in fact. It's a professionalism.
It's professionalism. It is.
This is years of hosting. I never understood that. What is it? It's Bruce Lee.
What? Brucey Lee?
What about him?
How can you not understand that? It's Bruce Forsyth
Oh,
in Bruce Lee's body.
right.
Good guy. And he just took the fucking
mean-
chin clean off Chuck Norris.
What I love most about you, Mal, is that you remain true to your roots. At a time when the world is embroiled in race war, you have put Bruce Forsyth's face on Bruce Lee's body.
On a Chinaman. Because listen, it's cool now. I'm under the radar because it's only black lives that matter.
Oh.
You know? It's fucking shocking, but you know it's true. Now listen, and the great thing about this is I built up to it the day before I posted.
What did it say? What a gay day it's going to be.
And then everybody's like, oh, that's a bit gay, Mal. No. Good guy. Because he used to say, what a gay day. No, I tell a lie. I'm getting mixed up with my 70s chat show host. That was Larry Grayson that said that. So, right, what I was going to say, right, we could get a couple of questions in.
I'm terrified what you're going to say.
Here is the thing. I looked at, that guy get the knee on him, get caught with the cops and all that. I've obviously it's been filtering through to my life. I've seen it.
How are you? It's amazing that you are you live in a bubble, man.
Mate, see,
honestly,
late 90s, late 90s, no, honestly, 1996, 97, I made a conscious effort. I stopped buying papers, stopped watching the news, and I did that. I tell a lie. When the virus kicked off, I was listening to the news 4 times a day. I built up the fear, and then I stopped it after about a week. But I don't listen to news. I don't take any day with world events. I live in my own bubble and try to treat others the way I want to be treated.
It's what's known as a millionaire's paradise. That's what happens.
See, if it was a millionaire's paradise,
that's what happens, man. See, when you get 7 figures in the bank.
7 figures in there.
Turn the news off, man. Turn
the news off and let's buy another fucking sweatshop.
I don't listen. I would love to be in that position that you you jest.
Yeah, honestly, see, the Sunday Times Rich List is out there now, and I tell you,
what number am I?
Mate, 83.
That's doing a few, but
you've got up 4 places.
But the fucking lockdowns hurt us.
Do you know who's top number 1 on the rich list?
Mark Sherry.
No, he's number 2.
Ross Ferguson.
Dyson.
He wrote off 20 million. He built the fucking ventilators for the NHS. They cancelled his orders and he went, fuck you then. And wrote off 20 million or something.
Does it make he's worth apparently he's worth just over 3 billion. So what's 20 million?
I wouldn't get a bed for that. 3
billion.
That's a fucking point.
So are you finally up to date what's happening in the world?
Well, no, really, no. I had a wee look and obviously disgusted with the video that I seen.
I've not been able to watch the video to the end.
I've not seen the full thing. I've no YouTube. Let me see it all. I get the gist of it. I see what's happened, right? And you hear all the bits and bobs. They work together. And then I seen some fucking Daily Mail saying some bullshit like they put it down to his death down to COVID. Is that bullshit?
Of course it's bullshit.
Aye, unbelievable, right? But that's the news for you, shite. So listen, here is my take on it. What did strike me?
Does the world really need to know your take on this?
No, really, no. But it's our show, and we're allowed to talk nonsense.
I'm just going to let you go here.
Aye, just don't bother reining me in because I don't think anything I'm going to say is particularly going to shock anybody.
Okay.
2 things came to my attention when I seen it. I understand why people would protest, and I understand why people would loot. The looters aren't protesting. They're just taking advantage of a delicate situation, right? So they're looting. No, in the name of that poor guy that get murdered. They're looting because they're fucking thieves and they're vandalising and looting because of that. There's no excuse for looting small businesses. All right, if it was a Walmart or something like that, fuck the system. But no wee fucking convenience stores and wee shops sell clays, TVs and all that. You're fucking family businesses.
Yep.
So I've got a problem with the looters, no problem with the demonstrators. I think that thing going down on your knees, pretty cool. But again, it's all snapshot and fucking Instagram patter. It's you know, and folk putting black screens and all this shite everybody says on social media. That does fuck all. That's nothing other than just people getting on board with media trends, which annoys me. All these celebrities jumping on board and isn't it fucking shocking? Where were they when there was a wee fucking lassie murdered? Was it England? I didn't see any fucking celebrities or people putting up that's a fucking outrage. But no, it's trendy, the new, for all this fucking jump on the big trendy, I'm thoughtful and caring. Nobody's thoughtful and caring unless they take action. See, unless you, Scott Gibson, or me are going to get off my ass and go on and take action, like go in the streets and protest. No loot hussies, but go and protest. That's action. No a Facebook post, no a tweet, no sharing a video. It does nothing but feed social media full of shite. Social media make money off you. We're just getting drained. Our battery's getting drained. And they're just taking another life moment and fucking milking all us for, you know, whatever our time, our
Conscious.
I could go on. And I'm going to stop there because I can see you busting.
No, I agree with you that some of the stuff that's on social media is people who are jumping on the bandwagon and want to be cool and trendy. But that's happened with everything. However, this time I think with the Black Lives Matter movement, it is different. It feels different. And whether it's been locked down or whether it is just...
What do you mean it feels different? Was you involved in the fucking Black Panther movement of the 70s?
What I mean is it feels different. You go back to something like when I was a young kid with Stephen Lawrence, it was murdered by the police, right?
Yep.
And the outrage...
Is that the boy who gets stabbed? No, that was another.
He was stabbed.
He wasn't murdered by police, he was murdered by other...
Murdered by a bunch of bombs.
And the police never done it.
Covered up. No, nothing. Like, even the London riots, it was what, 2014? 15? Right, you look at it then as well. I don't know if it's because everybody's in a pandemic, so we're all locked in, so everybody's got access to the news. But
and everybody's on edge.
Who's on edge?
Every cunt. Look at the state of America. It's on its knees. Folk losing their jobs and fucking. It's.
Where are you getting this from?
Mate, is it something like 25% of America's fucking unemployed now or something mental like that?
We're going through a global pandemic.
Exactly. So everybody's on edge because they're going through a global pandemic. The masks are out the window. Cunts are just rioting, looting. You know, you see clips and it's just in the whoo-wee. They've all got their guns outside shops. It might as well be a zombie apocalypse. Cunts are ready to go.
Well, it's going to go because there is absolutely no way what has happened is going to die down anytime soon. Absolutely no way.
It's frightening.
How is it frightening, Mal? You need to embrace the change. You need to think this is good. This is good for society and the world.
It's frightening to see these things happen. It's frightening that in the year 2020, albeit a shite year, there is still racial inequality. There's still police brutality. There's still mass homeless. Fucking nobody's taking care of the right things. Nobody's doing the right things. Which touched on what we talked about the last episode, where one guy, Donald Trump, whether you like him or no, one guy can't lead a country. He's no qualified. No cunt's qualified. No one man or woman is qualified to lead a country. It should be split into teams and groups of professionals. Or in every state should maybe have one guy.
Blue
and then you'll meet like
you
a
will
big
go
triangle.
on my first whistle. Red team, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1, ready? Governor of California. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I say.
You need help. Mate.
I don't know, man. I was just going to say for the eagle-eyed viewers out there, yes, Cheeky Mal has had a haircut, as you can see.
I mean, you've had the sides shaved.
I had the side shaves. I said to Maria, look, just fucking cut the sides. And she's done an all right job. I was wanting to kind of grow just just get it all long. Anyway, I was just thinking to put a hat on its side here. That's what I was thinking.
You're
I look like
you look like a wee gnome, like a wee garden gnome.
my son says I look like a lesbian.
You do. You do. Is that standard? That old 90s lesbian? That's what you look like.
Wait, I've got like docks on and a wee army jacket.
You're the butch one. You're the butch one.
Sandra, when we get home tonight, put on a box set, anything me fighting.
You're the wee butch lesbian that knows every stat for a football team, just so she can fit in with the lads.
Aye, sit down the lads. Hey, what would that Man United do?
Name a team, name a year. I'll tell you who played up front. Go on, test me.
Coming out with the fucking UEFA sticker books and all that.
The old paninis.
When I was younger. The paninis, mate. Any paninis?
Aye, paninis. Mind football cards, man. See, again, we're maybe a different age, but football cards.
Paninis,
fucking huge, man. And you used
It's-
to get a chuggy with it. Remember, you used to get a chuggy in it.
I beg your pardon.
Chewing gum. Did you get
No.
chewing gums in your right?
No.
Every packet of football cards when I was young had a strip of chuggy, right? That
Yeah, I
bland
know.
shit stuff.
Yep.
We used to buy that many fucking football cards. Well, need it, go to it, swap it, need it, go to it, swap. Oh, badge, you fucking dancer.
I remember
didn't
you used,
even-
mate, you used to go into school with like a massive wedge, like with a rubber
Aye.
band around them, and go,
Aye.
right, step up. 4 shinies. What are we talking here?
Was yours also as a sticker? Everyone was a sticker, so you could stick it into the book.
Aye, they were all stickers, aye. We never
Aye.
had cards. They were
Because
all
I mind all the
stickers.
corners would get all tatty and all that, and you'd be like, fucking, need to watch
That's
that
how,
again.
do you remember the Polly Pockets? For putting
Aye.
bits of paper in? So I used to have one of them that I'd keep,
Like
so
it for the
try and not get
stickers.
the edges all bashed on them. Because people would do it going, "Mate, the edges are scraping that. I'm not taking that one.
I
No
know.
way."
My first team that I ever supported, and this is
Yep.
fact, was Dundee United, because they were the first team I actually collected in my football stickers, and I
Wow.
knew every player. And it was back in the day when it was like fucking Davy Dodds and all that. So
Right.
I supported Dundee United. This is how mad I was. Like primary 5 or 6, got a Dundee United scarf. No, I'm in Stevenson. Fucking, I knew I'm a half away from Dundee, but I bought.
I knew and a half. Mate, try about 2 hours.
Right. Well, depends how you drive. So I I could name all the players and all that. So chuffed. Good time, Scott. And British Bulldogs and PP
That's
in and up the
probably-
back.
Panini football stickers is probably the only thing that survived through the
Lockdown.
last like 3 generations.
They probably went on to do like the cards for what is it, Pokemon and all that shit, didn't they? They probably
No.
they probably cornered the market there, you know.
No, they're not. They have no Pokemon, but they're definitely like Panini. Still like the sticker book still exists now.
You know, and a panini in Italian is a sandwich. I'll
Yeah.
have a wee panini. I'll have a
Yeah.
wee panini, Franco. Thank you.
Let me tell you this: I watched a documentary 2 days ago.
Yes.
2 days ago, and it's called Funk, right? Funke, Funk, and it is about
That's funky.
Funky. It's a guy called Funky, an Italian chef. Well, he's not Italian; he's American, but he cooks Italian
Italian.
food, and he's like he wants to become the most famous pasta maker in the world. What a program, mate! What
was
a
the pasta
program!
dishes he was rattling up?
It's all like so.
Is Italian in his blood, or is he just like fucking
He-
an American? Or you must
Well-
have like Italian in him, no?
No,
Immigrants or something.
No, I don't think so. But he basically went out to Italy to study when he was younger. So he's always wanted to be a chef. Like it's not something he's fallen into. He's always been a chef.
Since he
but-
watched Ratatouille.
But again, like a wealthy family, his father's like involved in movies in Hollywood and like was in like,
Right,
some of the big like Lord of the Rings, not like some of the biggest films you've ever seen.
So he's getting money behind him.
aye, insane. Right, so he was able to travel. What I mean is
buy the expensive knives, the best
all that
gear.
stuff. But to be fair to him, he goes out to Italy and like studies with this wee nonna who like sets up this school to do to teach people how to make like real pasta.
Aye,
And
get
some
money off Americans and that.
some of the gear, man. No, he became one. So there was him and another guy, and actually, which is a bit odd, a Japanese guy became her two best students, most successful students, and who came back to help her teach. And you're going, so her when she's been interviewed, right? Her thing is that the school has now shut down because there wasn't enough people enrolling in it. So this is a school in Napoli, I think, if I can remember right, that teaches young chefs and kids how to make real Italian pasta, how to master it, and how to do all the old dishes. And she's saying that because kids nowadays aren't interested in it, because everybody can get dried pasta, nobody
Actually, all
cares
these
about.
things are dying.
No, so her school shut down, and she also said one of the saddest things that she has to admit is that an American and a Japanese man are the two best students that she's ever had. And
I get the Japanese one because they do the noodles and all, and there's always been that age-long argument as to where pasta came from. Spaghetti, did it come from through Venice when the Asians were coming through in the trading ships? Certainly. Or was it
I love it when you
originated
try
in
and
pasta?
when you talk about stuff. Was it for the Asians coming through in the trading ships with
Mate,
a flour and a water?
I have read books extensively on Venice. It's one of my favourite places, and you know,
I am.
there's the argument of did pasta spaghetti come from Asia through the ship routes, or was it invented in Italy? Also, there's an argument to say, was pizza invented in Italy, or again, was that coming through the shipping routes? That's fantastic. I still don't know the answer. Somebody out there knows, they can let me know.
It is a bit mental to think that, and again, I know all this is about money, right? That's why they have borders. But it's mad to think that, especially now in 2020, the way the world is, you know, we are Scottish just because we're born in Scotland. Do you mean just where you happen to be born on a map says where you're from? Just like, again, with food, when people say,
Scott, also, you know, it's a geographical lucky dip to where you're born, to what religion you are. Continue away, Scott. Sorry for interrupting you.
When it comes to, I'm obviously fascinated by food, my friend, because I'm a big fat bastard. But it amazes me when people say like, this dish came from here and that dish came from there, and you're like, food is nothing really originates anywhere. It's all brought together by travel, people learning different things of different cultures. Also, people fucking thieving stuff.
It's almost like the globe is, if you were, a mixing pot, and the ingredients are all over the planet.
When you think about it, right? So black pudding, right? You would say that it's a Scottish thing, but it's also a British thing because there's Lancashire's a big thing for black pudding. Obviously, Stornoway black pudding, right? So it's the British.
It's also an Italian thing.
Then you got
Sangue della Mocha.
You get a blood sausage, right? Which is effectively black pudding. They have a Spanish one. They have one in Mexico.
What's the Spanish one called? I believe that's a
tatatho. It's a black sausage.
A black sausage.
So theirs get rice in it, a bit more spice. Do you know what I mean? And then people things like, so apparently, is it the Errol sandwich or the Lord sandwich, whoever that invented the sandwich, and that's why we call it the sandwich. But you're telling me that before this guy, nobody stuck a filling between two bits of bread? It's nonsense. It's nonsense, man. But this documentary I was watching is brilliant, right? If you're into food, it's on Disney Plus on the Taste Made
Jesus
channel.
Christ, Disney Plus.
Mate, it's dynamite, man. It's talking all about like how the temperature, how you need to keep the temperature of the room that you make the pasta in at a certain level. And if the temperature increases or decreases, it affects the flavour of the pasta. It's madness. And also the woman's talking about how
pasta?
Never, no.
It's good, man.
She's talking about how like old people, right? So like because they're always cold, because they get wee cold hands, are better for making pasta because their hands don't heat up.
So there's a science
I was like, this can't be true, man. And then the woman's eating some pasta and she's going, the Roman must have been too hot.
The guy's like, it's fucking sweltering in there.
But it's a brilliant documentary, man. And it's sad because it's talking about all these art forms that are dying out.
I take the hands from the dead man. I make the pasta with the dead man hands for the temperature is perfecto.
You think about it, right? There must be something like 300 different types of pasta.
It's obviously because I've got Italian family, right? I've been about authentic Italians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it is mental. They're the only race that I've came across, and I've came over a few members of different races who will, while eating their dinner or their lunch, will be talking about the ingredients for their dinner. While eating breakfast, they'll be talking about lunch. While eating lunch, they'll be talking about dinner. And then while eating dinner, they'll be talking about lunch for the next day. Food is me and you are just munchers. We're loving food, right? But I'm not really aware of when I'm eating. I'm not talking about food other than this is great. When they're eating, they're talking about the next food. It's constant, right? I've never came across anybody who's as passionate about food as Italians are.
But do you don't think it would be nice if we had that?
But what have we got going for us?
I've got loads.
Our cuisine is no showcased enough. You'd be hard pushed to find a Scottish restaurant. The one that we used to go to in Merchant City when we lived in the city centre was Scottish Game Foods, and it was brilliant. But it was owned by Italians, and it was Italian chefs in the kitchen.
Right,
so it's just fucking. So where's the Scottish cunts?
I'm not.
Mate, Franco,
in the name
your
of God,
fucking pasta horns off my fucking grouse.
it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a Scottish person with. I'm doing for Inversnecky to make you a crannigan. It doesn't need to be that. You can have passion for it in the house.
Here's the thing, then.
We have got some of the best fruit and veg in the world. The best raspberries, strawberries come from Scotland.
Yes.
The best beef comes from Scotland. So why can people not be more excited about that?
If I go into an Italian restaurant and I'm getting a pizza and I see it's fucking Polish guys making it and all that, I'm going.
Why?
I'm going. That's not a fucking Italian meal for me.
So this, for example, this guy, right, who I was telling you about in the documentary,
he's an imposter. He's an American. Try to pretend he's a cooker of Italian delicious.
You're talking like a main course might cost you $40, right?
Yeah.
For one plate, and all the awards that they've won, they've rocketed up. It is regarded as he is the best pasta chef in America. But you're going to sit there and eat what would everyone would say is the best pasta in America, and you're going to turn around and go, that's shite because you're not Italian.
Aye.
That's nonsense.
I'd go, that's great, but it's not authentic for me. It's not authentic.
How's it not authentic? Because he's not Italian.
Because I want fucking Franco or Giuseppe or fucking...
Right, so he has travelled to Naples, studied...
To master a skill. Studied
under what's regarded as one of the best pasta chefs, pasta makers in the world. Learned that, crafted it, perfected it, came back to America, set it up, made it. Everyone's like, this is the greatest pasta ever. And you're going, aye, but he's not in there fucking smoking a fag and kicking a dog, so it's no real, is it?
Exactly. It's
Mate,
good,
but
it's no real, is it? That's the reason why I don't do Kung Fu, because I never get teach by Bruce Lee. I refuse to get it off some second-class ninja. I want it right for the horse's fucking mouth. I want to experience things firsthand, real.
What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you what it means. If I want a good Italian, going into a restaurant with Polish or Scottish or Japanese or American chefs isn't cutting it for me. I want fucking cunts right off the boat, Italians, or I want to be eating it in Italy. If I want a curry, I want to go to a curry house where I know it's the boys from India in the back making it. I don't care if they can't speak English. If they can make a good curry, that's what I'm after. A Chinese, I want it Chinese, made by Chinese. So I want a Scottish meal, I go down the chippy.
That's Italian.
I'm a racist eater, Scott. I'm a racist eater, and I'll make no bones about that.
Italian immigrants coming into Scotland that started frying fish in batter. That's why all the best chippies in Glasgow and the Sudanese were Italians.
Ice cream and chip shops are
So then
traditionally run by Italians. But
then
that's
by your logic, fish and chips isn't Scottish. It's an Italian dish.
They done that. They adapted
What
and
are you
made stuff.
talking about?
They made fried food for us to adapt to your Western palate.
So let me tell you this, right? Answer me this then, right? You hear about this new vibey restaurant that's opening up, right? And it's an Indian, and it's opened up in Glasgow, and you go along with the wife, right? And they say,
There's a fucking white guy cooking.
and they're like, Mr. Lee, please come in. And you have the finest Indian meal you've ever had in your life. You're having dishes for different parts of the region. You're learning about Indian. You're learning about India. You're realising,
You know, curry's not even a real word. It's made up. You know what I mean? Curry just means gravy. It doesn't even make sense.
and you're getting all these wee different things,
Yep.
and this is for that.
Love all that. Love all that. Yep.
Right, and you're doing it all fucking brilliant, and you're drinking the Indian beer, and this is great. And then at the end of it, right, the guy says to you, Mr. Lee, I'm sorry to interrupt. I hope you've enjoyed the evening. The chef is actually a huge ultrasonic fan. He's wondering if he can go in just to see
Happens quite a lot. Happens quite a lot.
just to see how the meal is going. And you're like, of course. And he comes out, and it's a white guy for Ballonock.
Mhm.
And you then, after having the greatest meal ever, go, this is a load of shite.
I go like that.
Yeah, mate, that's great. But where the fuck's Navid?
You're unbelievable, man.
You're not Navid, son. You'll never be a Navid. Now get back in that kitchen.
Unbelievable.
Oh, listen, I'll be like that.
Spent his year learning a craft.
If that was the best Indian meal I've ever ate, I'll say, mate, that was the best Indian meal I've ever ate in my life.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised a white guy's done that.
Why would you be surprised?
Because I need authenticity. There's nothing wrong with that.
That
I
doesn't
would
make
prefer
sense. That doesn't make sense.
No, it is. Because, right, see, if
It
you think
doesn't.
about it, from an Italian standpoint, right? So, my wife reckons her aunt, right?
Uh-huh.
Her dad's sisters,
Yeah.
Sugo,
Uh-huh.
is the fucking, I'll be precise, cannelloni, which is pasta tubes with meat in it. You know what cannelloni is?
Uh-huh.
That's the best fucking cannelloni on the planet.
Right.
Right.
Well,
That's
I guarantee it, isn't it? But anyway, carry on.
No, but it's fucking mind blowing. It is amazing, right?
Fucking takes a shite at it.
Right now, her neighbour
Our
next
neighbour.
door
Uh-huh.
He's like,
in
no,
Italy,
mine's the best.
his aunt's fucking cannelloni is the best in the world,
Uh-huh.
and it's that level of authenticity that I fucking love. That
Mate, it's
people
just
will-
like, mate, that is fucking nonsense. It's just like everybody loves their Moz soup, right?
uh-huh.
So
right.
I think my Moz soup's the best soup in the world. You
But
think
then you get
your
older and
Moz
you realise
soup-
it's no.
No, you think your Moz soup's the best soup in the world, and then somebody tastes your Moz soup and you're like, this is as good as my Moz. You're like,
Outside in the garden right now, you cunt.
right, everybody loves their Moz soup. So obviously their neighbour is going to say, no, my cannelloni is better than your cannelloni.
You're like, right in the garden. Swords out.
It's an odor mio. It's a very, very good.
But what I'm saying is I could learn how to make, for example, that cannelloni. I could go to that woman's house, sit down with her, spend 6 months there, understand the cannelloni, get the ingredients that she uses, come back here and make that cannelloni. And that is an
And
authentic...
it wouldn't taste like
Of
it.
course it would.
No, it wouldn't.
It's an authentic meal that I've
See,
made.
even things are the type of pasta, herbs, and all that.
Exactly,
Exactly.
getting
From
the
that
exact same-
region.
I'm
Not
getting
from-
all shipped
not-
over. I'm getting it shipped over, mate.
Oh, right, but then there's
It's all shipped over.
you could
But then
go-
your logic
you
is because a white guy's made it, it's no real.
could- no, a white guy. Even if it was a fucking red guy or a yellow guy or a green guy made it, I'd go, that's great, but it's no authentic Indian
Yeah.
or it's no authentic Italian. I'm a racist eater. I will say that right now.
That doesn't
I
make
want-
sense.
You know, if there was a Ku Klux Klan burger, I'd want some guy in the back with a pillow over his head making
It
it.
doesn't make sense.
It is.
Yeah.
Listen, it's like
It's
this.
shocking.
It's this. What kind of beer do you like? Tenants. Hate tenants, mate. Cool.
What are you talking about?
You know, like you would like tenants, and I maybe no like tenants. It's
Right.
just opinions. You know. Listen, can
Oh,
we move
man.
swiftly on and cut to a question?
Go for it. What questions have you got?
Well,
Also,
there's
can I
plenty
just see you're talking about Kung Fu very quickly because I had to look this up because I knew that this was true. Kung Fu doesn't mean anything.
It
Kung
means,
Fu's-
it means
it's
that cunt's foo.
No, it's no real. It's no a martial art. It's no martial art called
Aye,
kung
Bruce
fu.
Lee made it up.
Aye, he made it up because it's no real. She just gave it a name. Kung fu. The literal translation of kung fu means to acquire skills. That's it. So it's no. All these people are here. I'm going to do kung fu. It's no real. It's not a real thing.
It is real. It's Bruce
not- it's
Lee's
been made up.
interpretation of several styles,
But it's been made
which
up.
is
Right, acquiring
it-
skill. So I could go.
remixed
I could
it.
go. Mate, I could go to Italy and I could learn kung fu in the kitchen.
Kung fu cooking.
I'm acquiring skills. Kung fu cooking, mate. Kung fu DJing.
Well, I think that's what that. Right, aye, right. I'll take that. Right, and to move on, I'll say to you, I agree with Scott Gibson. Your American pal for Disney Channel is a kung fu cook, right? He's fucking just he's
He's the
took
best.
something and done his wee remix on it.
Mate,
But he's no right off the boat.
he's the best fucking kung
Anyway.
fu chef there is.
I posted on the 27th of May. Get your questions in. We're recording a new episode. It's new fucking 2 weeks later. Let's
Well,
address.
we had recorded one since then.
Aye, we just couldn't be bored doing the questions. And we thought we'll get back to them. So, right. Andy Roden. Roden. Andy Roden. Big Roddy.
Like
He's
Rodders.
went, I love when you guys argue over. Well, that's funny, Andy. 'cause
Wait,
we've
we've just had
been
an
arguing
argument
over kung fu cooking. I love when you guys argue over stuff like music and movies. Have you ever disagreed over something so pretty or so petty it nearly ended in a square go situation? Oh,
Well,
and
you're-
please, can we have the Candyman making a special guest appearance again? Over to you, Scott.
You're lucky this is social distance, mate. As a
Fucking
fucking
rude.
kung
Kung fu, your sugo, you bastard.
Um,
Wax on, wax off, Gibbo.
And to address the Candyman issue again, do you remember the Take That poster on the album they had when they left a space for Robbie if he wanted to return? The door is always
The
open,
door's always open for Candyman.
but the Candyman doesn't want to come back. But
We can't
door-
afford them. We
the
can't
door is
afford
always
them.
open. Here's something for you then with regards to the disagreement thing. Have you seen the film Parasite?
No, have you seen it? Because I've skipped on it and went.
Watched it
watched
last
that.
night, and
Subtitles and all that.
subtitles. You know, like it, mate. You've got to read stuff.
No, I don't mind the subtitle thing. As long as it's subtitles for the right language. Is it shite?
I thought it was awful, man. Again, it's one of those ones when when you watch the trailer, you're like, because we watched the trailer, right? At first, all Mrs. like, I really want to watch this, and I went, no interested. And she went, let's watch the trailer. Put the trailer on, and I thought, fuck me, this
Not
looks
bad.
good, man. This looks good.
Horror?
And
Is it horror?
that's the thing. See, when you see the trailer, mate, you think it's some psychological thriller, some fucking like edge of the sheet, like Jesus Christ, and then you watch it and you're going, what is this? You're just constantly waiting for something to happen, and then what does happen, you're just like, that's bollocks.
That's fuck all. I tell you what, but there's a definite new, there's a new style in the genre. My
The genre
tongue's drunk.
horror?
You know,
The genre
ik heb er
horror?
ahu. Ik heb er ahu. Ach, my goose, my haar. What I mean by that is there's a definite new
Genre horror.
genre in the horror filmmaking process.
It's not horror.
If you've, I know, but have you seen Midsommar or Hereditary yet?
Is that the one when they all fucking launch themselves off the top of a hill?
Aye,
At
mate,
Midsummer? I've not seen that, no.
you know, honestly, it's creepy ass shit horror, and I'm thinking maybe that one you watched is along their lines. It's just
No, it's
uncomfortable
not.
viewing.
No, Pat, it's rubbish. It's there's nothing uncomfortable about it. There's maybe two scenes in the whole film where you're a wee bit freaked out because like somebody appears fill it the darkness and you go, oh my God. But then, do you know what it is, mate? See, because I have seen
Seen
and you
fucking
have-
Freddy Krueger.
Right, but see, because you've seen actual horror films over the years where it's like it's in your mind for days after it, right? And you're
Uh-huh.
like checking cupboards and shitting yourself, right? Because you have seen that in the past, when you watch a film now that says a psychological thriller, you're waiting for that shit to happen. So see
you're
when
going
some-
right fucking geese it.
so see when something does happen and you're going, fucking hell, right, that was all right. There was actually nothing to that. And then you're going, well, something's going to happen soon. And then nothing happens. And then after you're going, oh, that was the bit that they thought was scary. And you're like, mate, you should watch some of these films. You'd fucking fill your knickers.
Aye. Honestly, watch Hereditary.
Hereditary.
It's the same guy who done Midsommar, but it's 100 times better than Midsommar.
I don't
It's
mind.
next level creepy ass fucking shit.
I don't like horror when it's just trying to scare you. I like
No.
it when it's like in your head. You're going, "Fuck me."
This
what's
is
going on?
mind fuck stuff.
What's that about?
Crazy.
Crazy.
I don't even want to spoil it. It's just about a
Just
family.
tell me what it's about. Just tell me what
It's
it's about.
about a family.
Right.
A fucking freaky ass family.
What?
Honestly, you honestly, and I even went and you watch the YouTube videos that describes the cinematography. It's so fucking clever. It's unbelievable. It's kind of 70s horror in its effects. There's no big main special effects in it. It just plays in your mind. It fucking stuck with me for days.
What is that about?
Days, I tell you. A fucking freaky ass family. That's all you need to know. About a wee guy going through a wee guy.
Says here,
Can
when the matriarch of the Graham family passes away, her daughter and grandchildren begin to unravel cryptic and increasingly terrifying secrets about their ancestry, trying
It's
to
mental
outrun
shit.
the sinister fate they have inherited.
It's madness.
Fucking,
I've watched it 3 times, and 3 times it's fucking freaked the living shit out of me.
Is it a load of people crawling along the flare and fucking head spinning
No.
and all that shit? No,
It's-
just
it's-
mind fuck, just in your head.
Just freaky mind. There's a few fucking
It's a
sketches.
freaky man.
It's
Fuck.
a freaky Friday. It's fucking, it's great.
Imagine going to the fucking cine world and going, what would you recommend, Frank? You like the freaky man, the fuck? No, just something for the wins. The freaky man, fuck. Fourth for
He's
the freaky.
18. He's 18, but he looks a big boy. Get him in a freaky movie.
Freaky mindfuck. That's what you should call a horror film.
Freaky
That's what I should
mindfuck.
call one of my next tunes. Freaky mindfuck.
Man, that'll no fit in the sleeve. That's too many letters. That's too big. You can just call it just F, like FFFMF.
Right, another question.
Hit me.
Short Geezer Kyle says,
Yep.
after lockdown, and Mrs. Lee goes back to the old country on holiday to see the family, how many days do you think she'll be gone before Mallorca tries to interfere with the chickens? Now, Geezer, I would never touch my chickens there.
You love those chickens too much.
Oh, here, talking about chickens. Let
Oh,
me tell
yeah.
you this. My
Chicken.
brother was up for a social distance visit,
Right.
and he was just looking at the chickens. Now, they weren't even in the coop,
Yep.
right? The white one was just out stoating about.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother shouted, and he went, look, it just shot out an egg right in front of him, right?
Okay.
The egg never even had a shell.
Oh no.
It was just a kind of, in a pouch. It was weird. And that's 2. It's done. Obviously, I looked into it. It's not got enough calcium in its diet.
Aye. What are you feeding them?
The pellets and a bit of veg and some bread occasionally. But weird.
See, my fear is knowing you've got the cheapest shit you can.
No, it's the Rickard stuff. Rickard pellets.
Do you know what you want to do, right? I don't know where you're getting it from. Did you go to that Gibbs of Galston that I told you about?
That's exactly where I'm getting it for. Gibbs
Right.
of Galston's fucking big bag of the fucking shit.
Aye. Get corn. Feed them corn. Right?
Just like corn on the cob.
No, it comes in bags. So you'll get a bag of chicken feed and then a bag of corn, and it'll be like a couple of quid dearer for the same size bag. But genuinely, the yolks will be more orange. You'll get a richer yolk. And see if you put a bit of apple cider vinegar. No,
I used
don't-
to tell me this before.
you don't need to buy it from the pet shops because they just up the price. Get it in a supermarket. Get it in Lidl. Just get the cheapest apple cider vinegar there is and put a wee bit in their water, like a capful, and that hardens the shells. It just makes
Like
it
it.
a better egg. But mate, honestly, see if you feed them corn, it'll be like orange. It'll be like
The orange of Dundee United, mate, in Europe.
it'll be so orange. I'm telling you.
Right, moving swiftly on then.
Nanu, 1699.
Right. Daniel Bradley.
Uh-huh.
How many holes does a straw have? Argument for 1. Think of a donut. Argument for 2. Cut the top and bottom off Pringle tubes. What? He's tripping, isn't he?
So it's obviously a question you've been
Is
asking.
that a riddle?
How many holes does a straw have? Is it 1 or 2?
2.
2? How?
2.
One. It's got 1 hole.
1 at the top, 1 at the bottom.
No, it's the same hole. Just continue.
Oh, right. So one of the puzzles. It's a conundrum.
Just continues through.
What about the
Is it-
one you're...
Is this honestly the questions we're getting? I suppose
know,
it's better
okay.
than
What Spice Girl do you want to pump?
Fuck.
Big Scott Donaldson says, Scott, hello. What's the worst text you've ever sent to someone?
fuck knows.
Up there,
I've done it a few times where I've sent like the wrong text to the wrong person. I've done that before.
Aye, like mine. Get you in the back.
I sent a text once to what I thought was an ex-girlfriend's manager, and it turned out to be like her current boss, and I kind of fucked things up a wee bit for her work. But
Well, that's what she deserves. Anyway,
I was like, how did she get on the day with the interview? And then he texted back going like, what interview? And I was like, the interview the day that they came to meet you for. And they're like, Scott, I think you've got the wrong number. And I was like, fucked it.
All right then. No bother then. Stephen Kelly, when did you last pish the bed, and were you on crystal meth when it happened?
Mate, I have not pushed to bed since I was a child.
you must have done it drunk, passed
No,
out. No,
never.
Neither
Mate,
have
I have
No.
never. See all these people like when I would have friends and like I can remember once
You must not be that drunk then.
an ex-girlfriend being like, no of mine, an ex-girlfriend of a friend going, I woke up and he was pissing in my cupboard, pissed all over my shoes, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Have you never been that drunk, you think, somewhere in the room as the toilet?
Mate, there have been times in my life where I have been so drunk, if I genuinely was able to kill myself, I would have done it. I was
Well,
in
you've
so
ate
much.
dirt and all that, been that drunk. So I
Dirt,
know
I've
you've
ate
been
dirt.
there.
See, once I was in a flat I had in Shawlands. I was so drunk one night, right? Then the room was spinning. So I hate the room spinning, right? Like it's the worst. I would rather spew my guts up, shit my pants, than the room spinning. I can't handle it, right? I picked my mattress up and I was running around the room with my mattress because I thought if I threw it against the wall, I could trap the room and stop it spinning. And my
That's
flatmate
no
was
alcohol,
like,
mate. There's narcotics
flatmate was
involved
going,
with that.
What are you doing in there? And I was like, I'm trying to trap the room. I'm trying to
Smashing.
stop the world from spinning.
mate, smashing shit up. I've ate soil when I've drunk. I threw my shoes away once. I was convinced my shoes were hurting my feet. Just launched my fucking trainers, walked like 2 miles home from Glasgow.
Oh, we've all been there. We've
Done all
been there.
sorts. Passed out, blind drunk.
What about you
I
see the guys lying
never
on a
pissed
bench,
myself.
holding their cock, pissing oil themselves,
Why?
blind drunk?
Whoa, what? Have you
No,
pissed?
no,
have
no,
you
me,
pissed
no.
yourself? Have you pissed yourself drunk?
Aye, man. Hundreds
How?
of times.
What do you
Just-
mean, aye, man? As if it's a common thing.
Mate, you're not a man. You're not a real man unless you're like that.
I love this
I've done
episode.
it where I've went into the corner a room and pissed on things,
Why?
thinking I'm in the toilet.
No, you
Just
haven't.
because you're fucking blind out it.
Here's the
I'll
thing.
tell you who's a champion. Ross Ferguson. He's ruined TVs and everything in his room for just
Scottish
calling a
Adele.
fucking blind drunk. The Scottish Adele. Pissing on things, thinking he's in the toilet. And
Right.
I've done that.
I don't see that. I don't believe for a minute that you do not know what room you're in. I think the
No.
truth of the matter is you're so drunk that when you're pissing in somebody's cupboard or on
Yeah,
a
gets a
telly,
bit of banter.
in your head you're going, I don't give a fuck. I'll deal with this in the morning. I don't believe that anybody gets
Well,
out of their
that's
house.
been fucking blind drunk.
Aye, but what I mean is, it's no, but you're aware you're doing it. Like, for example, I have been pissed in every single house that I've lived in, right? Some of those houses was up and down stairs. Even when you are steaming drunk, like you can't speak, you know how many steps in your house, and you walk up and you know to get into your bedroom, but you suddenly don't remember where your bathroom is.
Hey,
Pish.
you were like, hey, but you suddenly don't remember where
but
you're
you suddenly don't remember. Just think, see when you wake up in the middle of the night and you need to go for a piss because you're an old man, right?
Aye.
You can get to your toilet with
I'll have a wee
still
piss.
half asleep.
I'll have a wee piss bowl.
You are an animal.
Right. Charles
Oh, don't,
Venables.
wait, we're not done with this yet.
Charles Venables.
Have you shot
Got a
yourself when you're
question here.
drunk? Have you ever shot
What?
yourself? Have you ever shot
No,
yourself when you're drunk?
but what I have done is done the Old Faithful, where you get a Mars bar and you put it down a steamer's mate's pants, and they think they've shot themselves because a big melted Mars bar in there. That's a good one. I've never actually shot. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm lying to myself and the listeners. I've had sunstroke and been drunk and shot myself and fell over a wall.
You're an animal, mate. You're a fucking
I told you
animal.
about that. Fell.
No.
It was in Gran Canaria. The record label take us out. You need to go out, Mal. You need to go out. You can't let them down. I was hungover to fuck, sunstroked. I was walking down this promenade, and I was like, boys, I'm going to puke. I leant over a wall to
You
be
shot
sick.
yourself?
I fell over into the garden, shat my pants,
Are you
and
serious?
looked up. I'm serious. And there was a family of 4 eating a dinner on one of the plastic tables. And I was like, oh, look, I'm sorry. And I
Mate,
had white
you
fucking
are
socks
grim.
on.
You're
I had
grim,
to kind
man.
of reverse suit. I knew I'd shit myself. I had to hold my trousers at the knees, cover my ass, and crawl back up to the hotel room, man. It was disgusting.
I mean, I've shot myself, but sober. I've never shot myself drunk. Stone Cold. I don't know if that's worse. I don't know if that's worse.
Just like that. There you go.
No, again, mate, I'll tell you exactly what it was. I wasn't well. My stomach was delicate.
Ah, well, that's different.
And
That's different.
I was
You're
out
ill.
going to play football with my pals and overconfident with a fart and shot myself.
Ah, you thought it was a wee pump and then ho-ho.
No, and it was full on right in there. I felt it fill like a fucking Wayne's nappy. And then I remember walking to the Arkleston Bridge and I went underneath the bridge like a fucking goblin and then took the bockies off, tried to clean my ass with a sock and then fucking launched my shitty knickers and then went home.
I think you told us about this. I vaguely remember the sock. Did you go just
That-
up the road with one sock, or did you
One
use both
sock.
socks?
No, one sock, mate. One sock. I was
I
like,
thought
there's
it
no
was
point wasting 2 socks. I can wank into that one later. But I can remember, like, we've all done it when every guy has farted, and then as the fart is about to finish, just like something happens, and you go, oh,
Nope.
oh no.
And it's that, is that wee minute where you go, I'll get away with this, and then you go,
Aye.
no. And it's a realization,
You know, I've got to go and fucking clean my fur.
and you do that thing where you pinch it and you try and lift the pant away from
Yeah,
the skin.
You squeeze your wee cheeks. Like you're doing some. Remember the paintings when you would like squirt a bit of paint and then make a butterfly out it? That's what you're doing with your arse cheeks. Just try to hold the fucking shit in there, son.
And your ass is like, I'll forget about it.
I remember the wonderful Phil Kay telling a story on stage about he was at a music festival and desperate for a shite, and he said that he had a pair of long johns on, right? And had to go. He's in a wee valley, so had to go up and over a hill to get to where the toilets were. And he says he's coming down the hill towards the toilet, and he's just holding his stomach, man. He says he knows he's got to do a shite, and he can't hold it any longer, so he just tries to do a wee fart to let like, a wee bit of gas out, right? And he feels like a tiny wee bit of shit just leave his bum, and he says
Inquisitive mouse.
like, it starts to like fall through his arse, down his long johns, right, down the trousers of his long johns, and as it's travelling, it's obviously becoming more spherical, like a wee Malteser, right? Pops at the bottom of his trousers and it's rolling down the hill, and he says he's racing his own shite to the Up, 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 up.
Who won? We'll never know. Charles Venables.
Well, we got a fucking fear question, man. We got a
Just
fear
mate, I'm
question.
just rattling through them for the tap.
Hey, why not, man? Who's
Would
this? Son?
you rather know when you would die or how you die? Great show, guys. Thanks, Charles. Would you rather know when will you die? Or
I have
how will you
actually
die?
answered this question on my podcast. I think Charles asked the same question.
Charles is just like firing the same question and just hoping for the best, yeah?
You've been caught out, Charles, but again,
Well, I
if
mean,
you,
a friend of
listen,
your shows is a friend of this show.
if you'd like to hear the extensive answer, where I get in very in depth and
Well,
very
you
quizzical
just-
about what is life, you know, that's how
Yeah.
deep I get in my podcast. Then check out the Battlefield Show.
What episode will that be for Charles to investigate the full answer? And any listener who
I don't
would
know.
really like to know.
It may be
Well,
29.
listen to them all, Charles.
31.
Listen to them all,
Hey,
Charles. Listen
come
to them all.
my Patreon. Come sign up to my Patreon. It's worth it.
Doogie Roberts, who
Are you not going to
Possibly not.
answer? Are you not going to answer
I'm-
Charles' question?
no, I think he should listen to my answer on your podcast as well.
You're not on my podcast. You can't.
Aye, well, you know. Top 3 albums, kind of bored with that one. It's a conundrum. Stephen Harry Wilson, #hero.
Legend.
Have you picked out funeral music? What song will you be carried out to? A bit morbid, I know, but mine is Living in a Box. Now, Stephen, I think you're trying to have a wee laugh there. I don't think that is it. Another conspiracy for you this time regarding Dom Cummings' road trip. Anyway. I don't know. See, you start the questions. You don't.
Would you play an ultrasonic track at your funeral?
No, man. Because
Would you sting
I
me
would-
at the The funeral parlour would need to pay royalties so you get the money back. No, I mean, mate.
50 quid after PRS. I think we spoke about funeral stuff because remember I was telling you I was at a family friend's funeral and the selection that the guy had obviously selected in my head didn't compute with what was going on.
Because it was dance music.
It was very strange. I went to Tom Wilson's funeral and he was carried in to Technocat, which was one of his songs.
I remember you saying that, aye.
Which was a nice touch, but again, for me, I always try and piece things together, and it didn't work for me. I did just. I was going, I get
is that something that the family's done because they thought that would be a nice touch? Because I don't know many musicians who would request their own track,
their own song.
Do you know what I mean, to be used at the funeral? Really? I can't think. I have no idea what I would play because maybe, hopefully, I'll live to be an old guy
and find some song somewhere down the road.
No, you'll probably have a song now, or a song that was maybe out, in 70s, 80s, or 90s that you maybe don't think means something to you, but in that time it means something to you. Like, what was your first dance? What song was that?
It was a John Martin song.
What one?
It's a special one to me and my wife that I won't disclose, but fantastic song.
I thought you would have had that "Shut Up With Your Face."
Well, that was the second one.
What's the matter, you? Hey, it's not so bad. Hey, no, it's a nicer place. Shut up with your face. Fucking Ayrshire.
I get caught out with the dancing. Obviously, I've never been married a lot, so I was new to it. And I knew you had your first dance song. So I had investigated into that, and that was a song I was going to do the first dance with. I didn't also know that you would have a second dance. In my head, I just thought, your first dance, you're out of there. But then you're hanging about, and the DJ, Italian guy, also doesn't speak English. He played that song. I don't fuck you. I don't want you back. No, that one. It was, we're talking about early 2000s. It was called Fuck You.
It's the second song?
The second song, we were dancing to this thing. It was basically saying, fuck you, I don't want you back. And I was like to Maria, this isn't really appropriate. And she was like, oh, it's a great tune. And I was like, listen to the words.
Maybe he used to go to Maria back
Well,
in the
that's
day.
what I was thinking. Maybe fucking me, Roberto there.
Aye. And
he's like,
Maria, you know you love my calabrese sausage more than anybody else. So come on now. Your sugo, eh? Come on now.
Even though they tell you it's 100% beef, we know it's not 100% beef. Or it won't stay together.
I understand that
the sweet, the silly
Scottish
things.
Italy. No, man.
Black pudding. He's no black. Right, another one.
God, how many questions have we got?
I'm just trying to rattle through them.
Carry on.
Would you rather fight one bear-sized duck or a real Mackay? Listen, I don't know if I'm just known in the mood for these kind of silly carry-on questions.
I also love that you have to read them at such a distance because you're old fucked up eyeballs.
Mate, it's getting worse.
You're gonna
I'm
like,
bisexual or bifocal or whatever it is.
Is it gonna be like Penfold? You're gonna be fucking.
I need to get the glasses.
I'd love you to walk out an optician. You go, listen, you're going to help me. I'm bisexual. Just be
when the cum goes on in my lenses, I can't see a thing.
Going to help me out. I'm bisexual. Have you got any glasses to help me out?
I can only see it one eye. You know what I'm saying?
I've got real problems with my right eye hand. Does that mean I'm bisexual? What are you talking about? Because I can only see one eye hand. This one sees colours and this one sees the past.
Skee's a pair of bifocals and a wee hat for the wee cock down there.
Right. Anyway, right.
Do you do discounts?
So, to answer to your question, I'd fight 100-size bears. Anyway, I don't know what that means. When is... Michael Anderson, when's the Candyman's next slot? We answered that already, Michael.
Yep.
The door is always open.
Open.
The door's open for Big Garris.
Gary
Liddell. Liddell is now called. As you just tell me to keep quiet. David Mackey. Well, I think we've answered one for David Mackey.
He's a hero. Ask another one.
Steve Dudgeon. Duggan.
Yep.
Stephen Duggan.
Yep.
How far would you drive for an eye test? Is that a callback to that guy who drove the politician guy? Get caught, busted, curfew.
Might be, aye.
Right.
See, once I went for an eye test in Specsavers in Glasgow, and I was
Glasgow.
it was the first time I was getting tested for contact lenses as well, and it was quite a lengthy process, right, mate? It was strangely sexual,
What,
very
getting
odd,
contacts in?
very odd. No, the eye exam, the tests, mate. It was honestly,
Because they're right up at your face and all that.
it was like, so they had me on an actual like a dentist chair, but then it went completely flat. So at one point I was lying down, and the lassie was like right at my cheek, and it was odd, man. And do you know what way? Like, I've never been good.
You like that? Better or worse?
Huh?
What?
One or two, with or without.
X, Y, 7.
So I've never really been sure. Like, I've never been good at like gauging. Here, she's peering into you, by the way. You're like, oh, just pals. I've never been good at that.
Well, I think if you get your eyes tested and you think this is pretty sexy. Well, I'll
weird,
agree
man.
with you. There's a bit you go, she's into me, man. But her it served as that steakhouse.
Oh, that was grim. That was like being a pure horny old da.
I wonder how when I looked at you were like that. As if she was going to put contacts into you.
No, mate, I was embarrassed that day.
I was embarrassed myself. I thought I still had it, but I never. Clearly never.
Mate, you never had to lose it.
We're recording a big
well.
podcast. We record a big podcast. Could get you on.
Also, how disappointing was that buffet?
Shit. But I tell you, see, right now, it'd be great just to get out beers, meals.
I mean, there's nothing I'd love more now than somebody bringing meat round in a sword.
On a bucket.
Just.
What you want this, Gibbo?
Fadunk.
No, that would be fucking great, man. What was I going to say to that? That time, and then the first time I had a massage in Bulgaria when the guy had his thumb up my arse, I didn't know what was happening then either.
What?
Mate.
Fall up your ass?
We were in fact, wasn't it? It was Andorra. We're in Andorra.
I don't care where it is. A guy had his thumb up your ass.
Me and my ex-girlfriend, and we went down the stairs because there was a spa in the hotel, right?
What, a seedy one? Like a wee teepee or something?
No, mate. It's very nice hotel,
caravan.
right? No, it was like proper spa, like sauna, steam room, jacuzzis, ice pools, fucking a wanking booth. They had everything, right?
One like that. A door with just that.
Well, here's the thing. I remember her saying to me, do you want to go down and get a massage? And I was like, aye. No, went down, right? Two, and no making this up, mate, two of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life sitting behind this reception desk, right? So obviously straight away I'm going, she's going to pull the plug in this because there's no way she's letting this happen, right?
Oh, right, the ex is right.
Aye,
The jealousy's kicking in.
There's no way this is happening.
Then
right?
a big Adonis comes out and goes, I'll take you.
So we go down and the woman says, can I help you? And obviously my ex went, we're wanting massages, right? She's like, no problem. No, the woman then at the time said, it's you only have male masseuses that are available, right? So I'm going, hey, is she going to show me the same? I couldn't care less, right? You're going for a massage. You're going for a massage, right? So you're not going like it's not that type of massage. You're like, I'm going to fucking get my plonker pulled with. You're getting an actual massage, right?
But so obviously, a thumb up your ass for a bird's no gay.
But what I did find interesting, and what I do find interesting as well, is like, see if there was a thought of like, you know, like an attractive woman giving you a massage, and some birds would be like, "There's fucking no way that's happening." But a guy giving her a massage, she'd be like, "What's your problem with that?" Do you know what I mean? It's double standards. Anyway, I says, "Whatever, I really want one." Went in, the lassie takes you and shows you the room, the bed's there, blah 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 blah. You can obviously strip down, put a towel on. I says the fucking pants are getting kept on, right? There's none of that nonsense. And then the guy walked in, mate. I don't know if he was like, you know, like fucking Hodor. It was like Hodor. The size of this boy, horns like shovels, mate. Shovels.
What was his thumb like?
He was like a fucking big bobby. He's like a German shot putter, right? Massive big fucker. And the only English he knew was relax. 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 He went like that, he fucking like turned the waistband of your boxers in so you can get a good fucking grip of you. And I went, oh,
lurch, fucking easy, big boy.
Yeah, Akash, watch
And
yourself.
he kept going like that, relax, as he's stuffing it in my mouth, relax. Mate, it was, relax. It was, I was like, fucking hell, spit on it. Jesus, do something. It was intense, mate. And then see, after when I came back, she's like, was that relaxed? I went, I'm more tense now than I did. And I've got a big bit of fucking spunk up my back.
Did they not even open a wee bottle of poppers and put it in the windowsill?
Nothing.
So, right, tell me, how did his horn find its way up your songs?
Like, you know when you get a massage and they go, like, they bought me your bum
Relax.
cheeks. They bought me your bum cheeks, man. They're like fucking getting right into the meat. So he's obviously just kind of slipped at one bit because the scented candles. And he's like, fucking, boom. And I was like, ooh, shaklacky. Relax. I was like, on top of old smooth.
Moon River.
Like a fucking sock puppet. I was like, what a discount? I want money off.
You're like that. And he's going, relax. Aye, relax. Oh, fucking relax. Relax.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not relaxed anymore.
Can I call you?
I'm desperate. I said that to Yasmin about a week ago, man. Mate, see, as soon as lockdown's like everything's back to normal, I'm going straight to the Turkish barbers. I miss the boys. And then I'm going up to the Thai massage at the top of Easter Road, man. They women are unbelievable. Honest to God, man.
Women, man.
See the thing, I've been in there a couple of times, right? Well, I've been in twice. So that was a couple of times. See, the first time, it felt odd, right? It was very great massage, but it was kind of strange. See, the second time I went, where I told them that my missus had been to Thailand and that she'd been to China, mate, my best pals. Oh, you bring girlfriend. Oh, I love it.
Be a bit more relaxed.
Need to keep it goes all back.
And I was like, I'll be back, lads. All right, take care.
See, that's mate, this woman, right?
Even though it's birds. See you later, son.
All the best. All the best, wee man, right?
She's about 4 foot fuck all. It must be about 2 stone wet through. The power in this woman's hands, mate.
I know.
Terrifying. Fucking terrifying.
I had a fucking, when I was last in Italy, we got masseuses in, and it was an actual Thai, like right off the boat, like broken English.
You
And
can't
she
say
threw me
hey.
about and hurt me. She hurt me, but I loved it.
the world's changing now. Can I say things like that?
What did I say wrong there?
Straight off the boat.
But she was like, obviously a plane then or whatever. She flew her to subsidise the family back home or something. And she was getting right in about it. And after that, I felt like you're just starting to relax and knackered. I felt like I could tell her anything. You know, I was just like best pals with her.
My PIN number is 4135.
I got a sports massage once because I'd done my back in, and that was the worst thing I've ever had in my life, mate.
You need to be in the right frame of mind for a massage.
But this wasn't relaxing. This was like he was doing the thing with your legs where he goes like, right, 3,
Aye.
2, 1, crack my neck. And I remember him going like, telling me there was a knot he was trying to get. And mate, honestly, I was screaming. I was like, fucking hell, man, right, go for it. And he's like, no, I can't, I'm nearly there. And then see, when she was like, right, that's the knot suit, I felt worse. I felt no better.
Because
She's
you're
like to me,
bruised.
get up the road, you need to get into a bath, get into a warm bath and try and relax. Did that, and I'm just lying in my bed going, I've been fucking abused, man.
Beat up. I think I'll get, when I go to that Thai massage, and I'm not just saying this for comedy value, I think I think she broke a couple of my ribs. Serious at the back.
Right, she fucking broke your hymen, that's what she done.
What's that? Is that mayonnaise? Is that mayonnaise?
Broke your ribs.
I don't even
Shut
have any
up.
mayonnaise in the room.
Do you remember they used to have a wee massage place in Glasgow Airport, right? Well, you know, like when you sit in the seats with your face fucking mashed through it,
aye.
right? Like
You
a painter's chair. And she's like to me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong do you like it? So I'm looking at her going, there's fuck all to you, this woman. I was like, about an 8, mate. See, when she started, I was like, a 3!
That's
Straight
what
in.
you're going to go.
All right,
I could see her going,
right, you fat cunt, here we go, man.
I fucking hate you, master.
I fucking hate you. I was like, ah!
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like your massages?
Just keep a wanking.
No, yeah. She's filling in the form. She's like, so Mr. Lee, on a scale of 1 to 10, just tells you your trousers down. Oh right, aye, sorry,
Maybe like a 4 or a 5, something like that.
You're slamming that about, try to get it semi at least.
Well, you're not wanking up days. No, it's no allergies, no. Just pull it off.
I can't believe this is only £6. I love going on holidays. But no, we're going to Italy, and I just for a fortnight. Seagull!
No sports injuries, but I'm right tense. Just a bit fucking rip head off it. No oils, just sit in there with your rough ones.
No oils. I do not like oils. If you've got an old Umbro sports sock back there, that'd be cracking. Just wrap that around it like a fucking Christmas wreath.
Aye, an old school massage. Give a beer towel on it. On you go. On you. Aye, fire away, fire away.
A beer towel. A beer towel. Oh, you haven't got a McEwen's Lager beer towel back there, have you? Honest to God.
You wanted to now,
Just a one day.
Talking about cut the charade, right? You've got my money. Enough of the bullshit. Put that candle out. That's distracting me. What is
Listen
this?
then.
Is this fucking Sounds of the Ocean? Can I put some techno on?
Listen in. Get that shit off. Get the fucking GBX on.
Undo a button, at least, for God's sake.
I'm not interested in any of your Jedi mind tricks. I'm here for a wank.
Why are you dressed like a woman for the boots counter? This just doing nothing for me. Right, 40 quid for an hour? Fucking hell, hen. I'll be done in free.
He's not wearing all the Benny Hill fucking outfits. What
An
this
hour?
education is about this room?
1 hour? Yeah, if you're not. What am I meant to
Hot
do for
stone
40
massage, hen. Hot stone massage. I'm just here for a hot job.
I give for it. Swedish sports tissue, hot stone. Much just to pulp, leader. Excuse me.
Just to pulverise my belly. How much?
How much do you take a hot stone and put it right on my fucking chocolate starfish? How much? How
Take
much?
two
for
of
that?
them, smash my testicles with the hot stones.
I'll pay cash in. Keep it off the books.
I walk at you with injuries. You have got none on your conscience and just hurt me.
What we can do is we've actually got Swedish massage, essential oils, deep tissue. We'll work through the stones. Here, I'll start with you then, right? How much? I'm paying cash, obviously, right? How much just to take the old chap out and then smash it with an Encyclopedia Britannica? How much is that? How much? What I want you to do is I want you to rhyme off the 1982 Cup winning team as you fucking headbutt me while I ejaculate. How much for that? David Dodge, fuck you! You've earned your money there, Ed. You've earned your money there.
If you look in my rucksack, Ken, I brought my Panini album space. I can't get off the bench. There's the rucksack in the corner there. Tell you what, much for the flip flops off your feet. Swapping about the boy with him.
Slap about the boy. What kind of stuff, Yuri? Here's the deal, Hen, right? Here's the deal. Easiest 50 quid you ever make, right? I want you to sit there, read through the names on that Panini sticker album. I'm going to get into your cupboard and play with myself, all right?
Do you know what would be good as well? You probably get guys, man, pure creepers. They're getting in and they're going, just like maybe the rainbow rooms in the fucking middle of George Square or something. They're up, they're lying in the bed with their head down.
I love that you know the names of them all.
I get the massage and they're just like,
Hey, Ian, hey, psst, hey, listen, I know it's all front. How much for a happy ending?
and the woman's like, listen, sir, that talk is not acceptable. We do not tolerate that kind of talk. Listen, I know.
Mate,
How much? How much? I just want honey. How much? Shh. Listen. The door's
mate,
not-
I can listen. I need to tell you, I get two stories, right? First of all, once I remember going with my mate when we were younger, right, the rugby days, to go and get a massage, right, because all the guys in the first team would get massage floats. So we thought, let's go and get a
That's what you
massage.
do.
And I was grabbing my mate, right, and see the hole in the bed. He goes like, what am I meant to put through there? I was like, your face. You think you're going to drip your balls through it? What do you think's going to happen here?
Dangle them through.
just sitting with your sitting at the end of the bed squatting with your arse poked through like do your worst.
Some midget at the back, but underneath it, just your sack.
So a lassie I used to work with, right? Fucking I was going to say her name then. I'll not say her name. I mean, she's not going to listen, but I'm not saying her name. Anyway, she got her husband a massage for his birthday, but it was a fucking happy end massage.
Oh yes,
Right?
Did you
So
know?
He came back and he was like, like, did you know? Did you know what that was? She went, how was the massage? She was like, I mean, is this a test? She's like, what are you talking? So he told her, and she's like, "You fucking dirty one." And I was like, where did you send her for a massage? She's like, I got it at the paper. I was like, what paper are you getting this in? You just get some random number.
Razzle.
Phoned it up. Hello, Deborah's fucking tattoo. She's like, can you get my husband done? If you want, hey, I.
A group on with a fucking in the brass.
Sent him into somebody's house in the fucking high-rise flats. Like his boys played me. I've got the best bird in the world, man.
Phone the number up.
Unbelievable, honest to God.
Hello. I got your number for it. It's on. Aye, mate, one. Is it special? Two shags for one.
Shags for one. Can I bring my boy?
Brass.
Can I bring my boy with me? He's 17, but he looks 18.
It's about time I learn.
He looks 24. He's staying his driving test now, so he's going to drive me out there and sit in the motor. Aye, that was it for his birthday. And she's like, where is it you go? And I was like, I go to a place in Paisley. It's like a sports therapy.
He's done it, and she's let me off with a happy ending.
Aye. I remember once going to a
Brilliant.
place in Paisley, in Ralston, in Paisley.
Oh, nice.
And turning
At the
up.
sports centre.
No, it's a husband and wife team. They're actually
Swingers.
They're actually well, he's in the corner. He's fucking tied up in the corner. Like that.
Locked through the Venetians.
Aye.
The Bournemouth.
I'm like, your skeleton's moving. So they're actually the massage team for the Scottish netball team and the Scottish women's hockey team. And then they. So when she's telling me all this,
Do you like that? I did that with the young lasses.
when she's telling me all this, mate, she's like, we're actually the massage team for the Scottish hockey. I'm like,
Oh, keep talking.
there's no way she's going to pull my vlog of it. So
Tells her
that-
the horse playing the
but
shells.
she's the first. That's the first time I've had the cupping. You know, when they get the hot cups and then they trap at your skin.
No.
Because you must have seen them when it's like, you know, you see pictures of them and they've got all the rings on them.
Aye.
So that's called cupping. So they basically put like heat underneath this cup and then trap it with the air on your backs, on your skin. And then they use the cup to move the knots out of your body. Because when she was, mate, when she was telling about it, I was going, listen, that looks far too painful. She's like, it isn't painful at all. She says, it's warm, like you feel the sensation, but she went, trust me, it's no painful. So I was like, go for it. So she was doing the hot stones and then did this cupping thing. Mate, it was amazing, man. It was amazing, but I was shitting myself.
In case it was going to be sore.
Aye, because I'm a wuss, mate. I don't like pain.
I went to a health farm, right? And I think it was in mid-90s. I went to a health farm thing, right? It was like a fucking... I guess it was kind of like a snobby... what's the word?
Retreat?
No, for like full-blown addiction or anything like that, but it was like a...
Oh, here we go.
What's the word I'm looking
The
for?
Priory.
It was kind of like something like that. It was something like that, right? Anyway, I'm there for a week, and it was in
rehab, mate. You went to rehab in the 90s.
It was like a snobby rehab. That's what it was like, right?
Unbelievable.
But it wasn't rehab. It was like
was rehab.
It was
anyway. It was a sex clinic.
It was this.
You're going-
This
you're
is
going
how
to
mad it
fucking-
was.
Jet wash my Berlington.
This is how mad it was. It was like massages, and then they had a bar there and everything.
Right.
It was the maddest thing ever. Right. So anyway,
Where is this?
It was in where's that? The Lake District. It was doing the Lake District. Really nice, vibey,
I bet it
stone
was.
fucking cottage.
bet it was.
Anyway, I'm in there. Full massage, right, in the scud. And I'm talking about the last day. There was two of them, really, really hot, right? And I'm getting a massage, and I'm just thinking to myself, this is fucking too easy. What's the fucking, what's the big deal here?
So it
this
was
is great.
rehab. So it was rehab.
It wasn't like I wasn't made to go there. It was just suggested. Right. Anyway, so I'm going like, this is great. I can do this. No bother. So I'm thinking, two hot chicks. Anyway, the one that's giving me the massage. Anyway, following massage. She says, right, if you just like to turn round it, and I went, I can't. She said, what do you mean? I just said, can I turn round? And she went, listen, it's okay. We deal with that all the time, right? So I just went, all right, no ball, thinking, it's cool, right? And I just turned round. The bad boy was there.
She's
And
like,
she
where is
just
it?
And she just,
It's there. Honestly, where is it? I'm telling you, it's there.
Just pull the hair to the side and you'll see it poking it.
and I anyway, and I
Throw a
remember
bag of flour on it.
she'd just done this kind of mad and pinched it. It disabled it, man. It just fucking
What?
fell away. She'd
Why
done
is she
this some
touching
kind of done mad. She'd made a joke about it. She would listen. We're professionals.
A
You
Jedi
never
Bobby
find
grip?
enough. No, she'd done
A
this thing and pinched it.
A
and
Vulcan
it
death grip.
pretty much like a Vulcan death grip. And I lost it
Why is she touching your Bobby?
to get rid of my hard on. The
Mate.
safe way.
Hey, you've been abused.
Mate, it
Mate,
was the
you were
weirdest thing
abused.
ever. And I was
You
just
were
looking like a
Mate, you
bit
were-
disappointed,
you're like,
obviously.
What have you done to it? What have you done to me?
But then, so anyway, finished the massage, and I was still kind of going, what the fuck? Cut to the bar that night, steaming mad with it. And, then she got it back up, I'll tell you that. But it was a weird thing, because apparently I think nurses can do it. It's a mad grip you do, and it does. You never heard of this? Let's see, like,
have
I'm
I ever heard of someone going for a massage, getting an erection, and then the masseuse performing some Jedi mind trick to get rid of your fucking
It
hard
wasn't
on?
a Jedi mind trick. It was like a
No.
Vulcan death grip on your bad boy. She just fucking done this thing and squeezed it. Not even like it was sear. And it must have cut the circulation, and the thing just fell like a fucking all flat. It was, but then I
Mate.
since looked into it, and apparently like, nurses in
What?
old folks' homes know that trick with the aliens that have got fucking big boners, and they just fucking get a wee. Anyway, best fucking rehab I've done. I say
Unbelievable.
rehab. I was only joking about rehab thing, but it was a
It was
health
rehab.
farm,
It was rehab, mate.
and I had a happy ending, and I was best pals with her after that, because I felt like she'd
Hey,
been there.
Yeah,
she's
well,
touched it.
brother and sister now.
You know that way when you're in company and you're always kind of scared to get your wallet.
Here,
Then after it's out,
can anybody help me with this? Like, give me your son. That's the game, right? You ready? And sleep.
I'm only getting out if nobody's got a problem with it. Are we all right? Are we all good here? There it is. There it is.
I'll have a pint and are you off for a wee man?
just a glass of water from the dippy cedar.
He's a thirsty wee fella. He's a thirsty wee fella, man. Tell you that much.
But no, it was a weird time. I'll need to look into it, right? YouTube it or something. There's a technique.
I am aware of something called the squeeze technique
It must have been that.
to stop a gentleman arriving sooner than he should.
Aye, well,
But
we're all aware of that.
I've
That's-
not been aware of somebody putting your Bobby to sleep. It's just
Fucking
fact of
Vulcan
weird
death
that
trick, as you said.
see that's how you know that's when you're getting that massage, mate. You're in your head. You're not enjoying the massage because that shouldn't
No,
be handy.
right at the
You
start.
you should be falling asleep, or you should just be totally chilled out. You're obviously sitting there
No,
going,
I'm doing there as a young
that's
boy.
it, touch me,
Aye.
aye. Well, that's
I'm in.
wrong. That's not the right process for enjoying a massage.
Exactly. You're exactly right, because I was just a young buck, naive, no really experienced in masseuse. I'm thinking it's pure Benny Hull. I'm thinking I'm paying a fortune for this place.
You bet I'm riding.
I'm paying a fortune. I'm paying £75 plus bed and breakfast stay in here. Right?
Mr. Lee, say on a scale of 1 to 10.
Hold your pen. Set us off with a bit of bean fucking.
On a scale of 1 oh, in the name of Christ. On a scale of 1 to 10, how loved you? Just fucking grab it at the base and get a good squeeze. That's all I need.
Just before I end it, set my pubes on fire.
See, when we start, right, I want you to spray me with Lynx Africa, right? And then right at the end, put a match on me and just let me go. Watch me burn.
Just before I come, right? Rift in my face and tell us to put the light out.
We will never, ever have a sponsor for this podcast. What company would want to put their name to this?
Well, listen. Nobody. Not unless
Yeah.
it would be like a cool hip thing. But then listen, look at Rogan. He's getting
100 million, mate.
Well,
he says a bit of fucking effing and jeffing, does he know?
I've not heard him. I've never listened to Joe Rogan and went, when I go and get a massage eating elk, I like to have my butt squeezed and set on fire.
Yeah, we've got Brian Cox on the show. Brian,
What I
Cox.
love,
have
what
you
I
ever
love,
had a cock in your mouth?
what I love most about this podcast with you, Mal, is that we have spent more time talking about massages than we have about Black Lives Matter and what's going on in the world. Do you not think
Hey,
it's terrible
I
what
don't know.
happened? It's me, hey, but listen, have you ever had a thing up your arse, get a massage?
It all started with you saying big fucking hold on.
Mate,
Slipped
I'll
his
never,
fucking thumb
honestly,
up
I'll
your
never,
sphere.
never forget that as long as I live.
Relax. I was like,
Fucking hell, man. Relax. Fucking relax.
I'm trying.
I had a doctor do that. I had the old fucking
You're that age now.
the
you're
anal
that age
fucking
now.
probe, and I was like ill with food poisoning. And I came back from America, and they actually, this is heavy by the way when I think about it. Again, early 90s, come back from America. This is how naive they were or not. I think I put it down to a bad McDonald's, right? I
Right.
was ill. I was doing to less than 8 stone. What? And I had also got a crew cut when I was earlier.
Fucking
And
hell.
Philadelphia had came out. And so AIDS was on everybody's mind. They actually thought I had got the AIDS. That's coming from doctors.
The AIDS.
The AIDS.
Is that
I'm
an
like,
inertia? Is that an
just
inertia doctor?
puking.
Might be the age, son.
Listen, son. The boys at the lodge said you might have the AIDS. You've come back from America in a hellier state. We came to the up there.
That-
Ben Doer.
that-
I'm going to
that's
have to put
probably
my
what-
thumb up your arse.
That's probably what a doctor would be like in like a wee smallish tune. Listen, son, I was talking. I met your mum and dad worried sick about you. Worried sick. You've come back from America with a buzz cut. You're fucking 8 stone wet through. Have you had it in the bum, son? Talk to me. Talk to me, son. What's been happening?
No, it was just before even you come in the office. Lee, hi, doctor.
You don't need to tell us. We've already heard for your eyes.
Listen, son. Listen, son. I can't imagine how hard it is for you to talk. So just listen. You can take a tablet, but you're going to need to leave soon.
We'll cure you. We'll make you better. But then pack up and get the fuck out the tune.
And that's how I moved to Glasgow.
But doctor, you need to help me, doctor.
I can't help you now, son. This is in God's hands.
The Mr. Lee, on a wee survey here. What foot do you kick a ball with? What school do you go to? Okay, son, you've said enough. Get out.
Anyway, we'll
What's
wrap
your-
it up.
What's your favourite flavour of crisps, son? Remember, the 2 answers are salt and vinegar or cheese and onion. I actually prefer smoky bacon, just as we thought. A homosexual.
Homosexual troublemaker.
A homosexual drug addict.
Mrs. Lee, I've got no easy way to tell you this. Your son's a homosexual drug addict. Oh, you're joking. And he's been banned for the lodge. Yeah, I can't believe it.
And we think he's got the AIDS in America because he was bummed left, right, and centre.
He's got
whilst
the-
on a family holiday.
He's got the Yankee AIDS, the worst AIDS you can possibly have. Once again, I don't think there is a community left unoffended by another episode of the hashtag show. We remain true. We remain true. Oh,
I was just going to say.
do you know what you look like
Sorry,
now with your hair? The way the hair is there? Your proper Full Metal Jacket.
This is my gun. What is it?
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is my fighting. This is my fun.
I was
Right,
I get excited and I cut you off. I need to try and get on that 1-2 thing.
I know, but hey, I'm just here to rein you in. Right, what do you want? And you want to plug? Obviously, there's something you want to plug. You want to plug something before we go?
What can I say? Can I say? You know, of course I can say it. You know,
Say it.
hashtag hero David Byrne. Big
Uh-huh.
shout out to him. He got me out of a hole. He helped me out, and I thank him profusely. Thank you. It's just good to reach out to heroes
Mm-hmm. What
who
what
help
did he
you.
do? What did he do for you?
He helped me out.
It's murder to get ching up. It's murder to get chink up here, gang. Well, but right.
Is that why
He's
Mad
delivered a
McCann's?
key.
Is that why
delivered a
McCann's back
key.
in the paper?
Fucking hell, that's right. The
Couldn't give a
quote
fuck.
some German boy. That's
Bullshit.
another. Could
all
2020
lies. It's all
get any
nonsense.
madder? You couldn't script it.
Mate, that's just to distract you from what's happening with the fucking riots and the protesters. It's
Exactly.
all nonsense. Fuck the BBC. Right, are you going to plug this Kickstarter or
Aye.
no?
I started a Kickstarter the day.
Right, goodbye.
Hashtag.
You've started a Kickstarter for. It's actually quite interesting. Should we say? Should we say? I can't even speak.
We'll shave it with a sheep.
Should we save this for another episode? Because I
Aye,
think it
man.
would be quite interesting to talk about the tapes.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Let's do that.
But anyway, a strange episode, but we got there at the end. I
Aye,
like
we
it when
got
end
there
on a
in the end.
laugh.
It's all about shifting units at this point. Thank you for listening. Please do us a favour and like the social media pages. Share the posts. The listening numbers are well over 250,000, so we want to push on to 500,000 downloads. So keep sharing the show, keep listening, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where the videos go up. And if you would like all of the extra episodes that come out, so you get one a week, plus any extra goodies that we've got. And we're also going to be doing some live Patreon-only gigs in the future. Please do
Well, that's
consider
right.
signing up to become a hashtag hero on the Patreon. Head to patreon.com/the hashtag show.
So what are you saying there, Scott? I mean, just tease them a little bit more. Are you saying we're going to do a show for patrons only?
Once
A live show?
Once lockdown's lifted, we will be doing a live show for Patreons only.
Wow. As a thank you for being a Patreon.
As a thank you for being a Patreon.
That's amazing, Scott. It's amazing.
That is amazing. Right, so do that. And also, if you're looking for some extra goodness, listen to my podcast as well, The Battlefield Show. It's a gear change from the hashtag.
It's a more mature show, yeah.
More mature, we go more mature, you know. But listen to that. Episode 31 dropped last week, and so you can enjoy that. The Battlefield Show. Search
That's
for it
amazing.
on-
31. That's amazing. 31. That's a great achievement.
Mate, when you think about like how many we've done in lockdown as well, man, it's insane. When you think how long this has lasted, but we'll not dwell on that. So
I'm not dwelling it and dwellable.
every Wednesday that comes out, get it on Spotify and iTunes. Go to my website for all the details, and you can also sign up to my Patreon as well if you would like extra goodies from that too. But thank you for listening. Please do share the hashtag show, and let's keep growing the battlefield. Oh, the hashtag army. I nearly said the battlefield army.
Mate, that's what happens when you get.
It's all right.
It's a
It's all right,
conflict
gang.
of interest for you.
No, mate,
No.
here, mate.
Who
telling
started
you-
this fucking podcast? Who started this podcast?
Listen. I'll tell you, son. I'll tell you for
Never
why.
get rid of me.
It's a conflict of interest. I mean, what happened? We started the hashtag show together, yeah?
Yep.
My podcast took a back seat, yeah?
Yeah.
My podcast wilted away, needing
Aye.
water and
Aye.
air.
Hey.
And I
Aye.
gave my
Aye.
all to the hashtag show.
Well, do you know what? Here.
you
Let
now
me, no,
have
no.
the Battlefield
No.
show and the hashtag show.
Let me say this
You're
to you.
juggling too. You can't juggle them.
Let
There's
me
a conundrum.
Let me say this to you. What I actually think, oddly, the hashtag show has actually helped you with your podcast. Because now I enjoyed
the old MLXL. I loved it. Whenever I had to get some housework done or batter the missus, I love listening to that podcast. It
course.
got me charged up. But now, because we've been doing these podcasts, bit of chat back and forward, you have started doing the interview podcasts, which I think are brilliant.
Aye.
I think they're
Th-
great.
th- I'm
I enjoy
bored
them.
with it. I was bored with the DJ mixes.
Exactly. You were bored with them. And I enjoy listening to podcasts. I've said it before. That one you did with Scooby is brilliant. The one you did with Mark
That's the only one
Sherry.
you've listened to.
No, I've listened to quite a few, but I can't remember any of the names. Mark Sherry is great because Mark thinks it's a quiz and he's going to get to jail if he answers wrong. So what kind of music did you listen to? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. What kind of music did you, when you were young, would you get any? What do you want me to answer? What do you want me to say? I'm going, just answer the question, Mark. Just answer the question.
Can you pause it? Can you pause it and I'll get back to you?
He honestly, it sounds like he thinks he's going to get to jail if he answers wrong.
I think he just likes to get things just right.
That's true. But it's a great wee listen, and you should all check it out.
Yeah, I mean, my hashtag show, no, actually, my XL podcast show, I don't even know what it's called anymore. I've got a few episodes coming out, yeah? Yeah, a few episodes, yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, listen to Scott's show, listen to this
please.
show,
Yes, thank
listen
you.
to my show. I
Hey.
mean, that's what I was saying to you the other day.
So much
there.
content. So much content.
That's what I was saying to you the other day there. There's just, if you're a member of the fucking hashtag army or whatever it's called, if you're a hashtag hero, you're getting the hashtag show once a week. You're getting the Battlefield show once a week. What's your side show again? Where you're talking to cunts. What's that called again? Officers Lounge.
Officer's Mess.
Officers Mess. You're getting the fucking XL podcast talking to, you know, we're just
Mate.
twee guys. We're just twee guys.
Twa guys.
You're fucking, your
Mind
ears,
blown.
we're just coming in your ears constantly, man. You've got one in each ear.
And all you've got to do is sign up to the Patreon. That's all you've got to do.
Well, I don't do Patreon in mine. I still feel that I've got a cheek to ask.
But that's because you're a millionaire,
And I
Mal.
should. I
Because
should.
you're a
no, I should ask.
multi-millionaire.
I'm
That's why.
financially struggling.
Mal, you are financially stable, mate. There are small countries out there that are in worse financial situations than you.
I wish I was financially stable.
I just love bamming you up. I love it.
You know, like, see this facade here? See if
Sit
you went
down.
behind. That. You know, I like coming on having a laugh and then I switch to the laptop after them like that.
That's why your chickens are laying half eggs, because you're out there telling them all your secrets going, oh no.
Anyway.
Let's wrap this up because we're fucking doing the usual when we slowly bring it back into zero and pure drag your ass at it. Right. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to the show. However you listen on whatever platform it is, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get every single episode as it drops. And if you want the content to support the show, consider becoming a Patreon today. Thank you for listening. Episode number 80. 80?
80.
80. In the bag. See you soon.
80.
Bye.
You kill it at your end, didn't you?
The hashtag show.co.uk.